Hi there, everybody, and welcome to the lesson on the Ontario Human Rights Commission for Mr. Arnold's CLU3E, that's Workplace Law and Credit Recovery class. Today, you have reached Unit 2, Activity 4, which is entitled OHRC Activity, Getting to Know the Ontario Human Rights Code. I'm going to zoom in so you can see this a bit better. In today's activity, you will be assigned with completing some questions on your coursework document. You can access that document by clicking on CLU3E coursework, which is attached, and then scrolling down to the entry on this document entitled OHRC Case Study. And the case study that you will be reading is attached to the document entitled OHRC Case Study. And once you open that, it will lead you to a document that looks like this. You're looking at resolving complaints. We aren't looking at mediation yet, and we aren't looking at settlement or investigation, but we will be playing a game with that later this week, hopefully Friday, if enough people show up. So we have handout number 2, case study. This is the case study that you are going to be answering the questions based on, and this is about legal perspective. So knowing two sides to each story and then answering some questions about it afterwards. So that's the work you have to complete. That's the piece of the assignment that you will have to submit when you are done, and that's on your coursework document. Once you've answered those questions on your coursework document, you can simply click turn in or submit work. And here we are back at the announcement itself. These two applications, Form 7 and Form 8, these are the two applications that you may need to fill out if you are either the person complaining about your human rights being violated, that would be David, or if you are Gold City. So if you're making an application, you would be David. That means you are the applicant to a claim, an Ontario Human Rights Commission claim. And then if you are Gold City groups, you would be responding to that. The very first part of the activity that you are going to have to complete is looking at a couple of instructional slideshows about the Ontario Human Rights Commission. Some of this will be a repeat of what you've done already in the workshop documents that you printed and completed in the last couple of days. The only complications you may run into are the fact that this is a Flash-enabled program. So you may have to go up into your browser bar, and there might be a tiny puzzle piece here that asks you if you want to enable Flash Player. So you are going to be looking at Part B, the code. And in this workshop, you are also going to look at Part C. There are a number of quiz questions in this workshop that you can complete, and you can skip them if they do get too frustrating. And remember that some of the questions require multiple answers, so do be sure that you read the instructions to each question carefully. So in review, you are going to be watching the information, including Part B and Part C of this website, and that is a link on the classroom page. But remember, you may need to enable Flash Player by clicking on the puzzle piece. Then, you do not need to complete either Form 7 or Form 8. They are simply examples for you. After you have completed your Human Rights 101 work, you are going to be asked to read this case study. When you have read this case study, you are then to add the questions under the heading OHRC Case Study to your coursework document and answer those there. And as usual, if you have any questions for Mr. Arnold, please approach him or leave a message on the classroom page under the announcement. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in class.